Hey, this is Kuromi. Where am I?
Kuromi, I haven't drawn you yet.
Well, 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 get to it. I need to be drawn now.
Oh, okay, Kuromi. Hey, kids. This is Sean, teacher. We gotta draw Kuromi. So, hold on. Here we go.
Okay, so let's get with it. I'm busy.
Yeah, Kuromi. Okay, so, to make Kuromi, we have to make some sort of not evil, well, maybe, but some sort of mischievous eyebrows. Like that. And then after you do that, you kind of make the shape of the letter U. Kind of leave this part out here because she has like an eyelash, 2 eyelashes. Like that. And of course, you would want to color this in when you have the opportunity. I'm gonna go ahead and color it in now, but I'm not gonna make you watch that, so hang on.
Don't bore us coloring. Sure, I'm glad you got that done.
Yeah, Kuromi, thank you. So, students, now that we have Kuromi's eyes colored in, we're going to make her nose.
Careful.
Okay. So it's kind of an oval. It's not too big. It's kind of like that. And then when you make her smile, you want to make this side a little higher than this side. So it's just a little higher. And then over here you and then make just a little V right there to kind of end her smile. Yeah, like that. That's pretty good. Okay, so next we want to kind of make her hood. And this part, it isn't hard, but you have to think about it. So you kind of have to find the center of where her head is. And let's just make a little dot right here. And then you want to find the same thing kind of here where her chin is. So you kind of can see that we've got a middle line going here. And what that's going to be in the end is kind of an oval. So you kind of want to draw an oval shape. And if you wanted to, you could put a dot here and a dot here. And you can kind of see an oval happening now. So you kind of take, and here I'm kind of drawing I'm putting my hand down and moving my elbow really. So I kind of put this down and sort of make a curve. And then I kind of do the same thing over here. And then the same thing here. And the reason we have the dots is so it kind of teaches you where you're going, or you can kind of see where you're going. So like when I'm here, it's sort of hard for me to see where I'm going to go. So I know I want it to be round, but if I've got kind of a place for my pen to go to, it becomes much easier. Yeah, so that's not so bad. So after I do that, then I want to make kind of the rest of her, she's got kind of a big head at the top, right? So we kind of keep going with that center line, and it's going to be kind of up here, right? And it sort of tapers out. You don't draw it from here, but you kind of start here. So I'll make a point here, and I'll make a point here, and I'll make a point here, and I'll make a point here. So you can kind of see that I'm going to do something like this. So it sort of ends up reminding you of a hood that some little kid would wear. I'm not a little kid. I know, Kuromi. Yeah. Now pretty soon all this will, and you can make a choice too as to whether you want to make it black or dark gray. I've even seen her wear a purple one. When she was like a unicorn, she wore a purple one. But as you color it in, it'll get better and better. Yeah. But I think I'm going to make mine black, so that's kind of what she's famous for. Anyway, so now you keep making it round, and it just goes around to here. And when you color it in, you can kind of make the little corrections you need to make it look like it doesn't end up looking like a football. You want it to look a little round. And that's sort of hard to do when you're making all these points, because you can't just instantly make a circle or an oval, I should say. Yeah, so now all I got to do is come around to there. And I'll straighten those lines out too when I'm coloring it in. So I'm going to go color it in. And I'm not going to make you watch that because it takes forever. You're right, it takes forever. Yeah. I'll be right back. So now that we have sort of the outside shape of our head made, we kind of want to find that center line again. Remember that center line? We made a dot there, we made a dot there. Let me straighten that out a little bit. Oh. We want to put a dot right about, I don't know, here. And do this. And do this. And then right about here, you want to make something that kind of looks like an upside down staple. Sort of a square, maybe U shape. I don't know how to say this, but Kuromi's got a skull on her forehead. Don't judge me. So you kind of put 2 marks here. Those are kind of for teeth, I guess. And then you do a number like that. And then kind of low, you kind of make 2 sort of egg shapes. 1 and 2. And you can color those in real quick. That doesn't take long to do. And then after all that, you just sort of color in her hood. And remember that you could color this purple or dark gray. That the hood could be either one. So after you do that, we've got to kind of make her little ears. And I don't have a lot of room up here because I made her kind of big. So I'm going to sort of make this and this. I'm going to make a line straight across. Not a line, but an imaginary line. Go straight across. I'll find the same thing here. And the same thing here. And she has these sort of, I don't know, diamond ears. You kind of find the middle line. It goes right there. And something like that. You kind of find the middle line. Something like that. And like that. Maybe a little straighter. Yeah. And then on the end of those, you make kind of circles. Like that. Now all I gotta do is color all this in. Ha! Okay. Well, believe it or not, most of the hard stuff's over with now. So, kind of the next thing we have to do is make her collar. She has kind of what's called a jester's collar. So you have to kind of find the middle of the eye and kind of go down and then out. And so I'm going to make a point there. Maybe a little further out. Yeah, right there. And then find the let of the eye and come down and then out about the same place. And what I'm going to do is make kind of a curved line like that. And the same thing here. Now really, what you're going to be looking at, there's going to be 4 points to this color. 1, 2, 3. There'll be 4. So you kind of go in, you find the center. The center's going to be here. Just pick a tiny dot there. And we go in. And then you go back out. And in. And then back out. So if you look at it kind of one way, it's just sort of the letter W, right? So you kind of make it like you make a letter W. It's not really exactly a letter W, but if you see a W this way, and you can see a W that way, but and then at the end of these like collar pieces, there are circles. Like that. And so then you kind of color that in. Woo! This is getting close to being done. So we're doing a good job. The next part we're going to do is we're going to make her body. So right about here and about here, we're going to make 2 kind of curved lines down. And you don't want to make them too big. Something like that. And you kind of want to make a little shape like that and round it and round it. There's our little feet. And then here you kind of imagine her shoulders here, so you kind of come out and go down. And you want to go a little deeper there, so you leave this sort of thing here. And then same thing here. Kind of come out right about there. And then that. And Kuromi is done. What do you think? Did you enjoy drawing Kuromi?
I'm just glad you didn't mess it up. You know how you are.
Thanks, Kuromi. I appreciate your vote of confidence. Well, you know. Okay, kids. That's it. I hope you enjoyed drawing Kuromi. See you later. Bye-bye.
I put in some purple because I look good this way. Kuromi?